You do not want to do what I did. Hey, it's Steve, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the importance of email marketing and building an email list when you are really selling anything online. And then at the end, I will share something that I did that you definitely do not want to do. So, hang in there. I'll make this as quick as possible. Anyway, if you're marketing anything online, you've probably either heard the importance of building an email list or you know it from experience. I have had an autoresponder service. Autoresponder is the system typically that will house the leads and send the emails for you. Since 2009, I had a Weber. For most of those years, just recently, I started using a service called System.io, which is a pretty cool service and much cheaper than a Weber. But the reason that you want to do that and you want to collect email addresses, and the way it works is you market what's called a lead capture page. Someone gives you their email address in order to, see more about your offer. So they're exchanging, the currency they're exchanging is their email address to get more information from you. And the reason that you want to collect email addresses as a marketer is so that you can follow up with people. There have been studies that show that someone needs to see an offer between 5 and 12 times before they buy. So if you're only showing an offer to somebody one time, yeah, you may get lucky and walk into a sale now and then, but there's not going to be any consistency. So you do want to, build an email list, a list of emails so that you can market to. Another thing, and I just thought about this morning actually, but there's a lot of times when you get involved with a business opportunity or a program, they're going to give you some pre-written emails, right? To make things easy for you to get started, they're going to include some emails so that, just automatically your leads are going to get followed up with, but it's typically a pretty small number of emails. To give you an idea, I made a sale, this is a few years ago now, I made a sale to somebody who had been on my email list for 7 years. Right, so that tells you how important it is to follow up. It also tells you that guy was a procrastinator. But so 7 years he had been on my list. If I wasn't following up consistently, never would have had that. Never would have made that sale. So so what a lot of people, I think, what a lot of new marketers particularly don't do is continuously create broadcast emails or newsletter emails. They have different terminology depending on the system that you use, but you need to always be sending emails to your leads, even when those few, pre-written autoresponders that you get with your program, expire, which is typically within a couple of weeks usually. So that's important. You also want to add and continue to build up your your pre-written email follow-ups, so you don't have to always be writing fresh emails, but you want to add to the emails that you get, kind of included. Now, all right, the thing that I did, and it was to save money, was I have deleted emails in my autoresponder system over the years because as you start to build up a bigger and bigger email list, the monthly cost gets higher and higher and higher. I was paying $150 a month with a Weber at one point. I think I had almost 20,000 leads in my email list. So I wanted to get that down. So I deleted a lot of people that hadn't opened an email in like a year or 2 years or whatever criteria I used. And I've continuously done that, and I kind of had forgotten about this guy that had been on my email list for 7 years. And so, now I'm down to, my list is about 3,000, because I wanted to get below 5,000 to save money, and that's just dumb, So my recommendation is don't delete emails at all. I don't think there's a reason to, because you just never know. Unless it starts to, the cost gets way too much, then obviously do what you got to do. But I'm really wishing I didn't do that, because I probably have a list now of, probably 30, 40, 50,000 leads, something like that. and instead I have 3,000. So, yeah, you live and learn, I suppose. So learn from my mistake, and don't do that. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. Make it a great rest of the day, and take care.